Yo, what's good my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. Hope everybody has been doing well, hope everybody has been enjoying the game, hope everybody has been surpassing their limits and getting all of their characters maxed out and cracked for some PvP. Basically in today's video we are going to be talking about the importance of skills, skill pages, how all the skills work, and anything of that nature. If you guys have been enjoying the videos, then you can definitely go down below and dark cloak here! That subscribe button. I got a little ahead of myself there, I was a little excited. And you can hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I drop a video. You can also hit the like if you like the videos, because why not? And also the most important piece, comment down below, because I love to hear what you guys have to say. And that helps me to think up more video ideas, and that helps me to think of new avenues on videos I've already made, just in case I missed something and I can go over something in the next video. So let's go ahead and hop right into this skill breakdown. So as you can see here, I'm actually playing on my Korean account. That is because I am currently farming on my Japanese account. And yeah, we're just going to be letting that work in the background. I played the Korean account first when I was doing my 27-hour live stream. If you guys want to check that out, you can definitely go check it out at twitch.tv/DEADMANVINCE. It is saved as a VOD. But pretty much we just played the Korean version until the Japanese version dropped. Then we just went on from there. So the first thing that we want to cover is the fact that SSRs, and I mean characters who start as an SSR, as a base rarity, they have an extra passive skill right here. It's the one with the green P on it. You can see right here that it says it unlocks whenever you acquire the LR rarity on a character. And as soon as you get the LR rarity, this skill unlocks and this effects are active in battle. And you'll notice that whenever you're in battle with an LR character, that this little insignia glows under their little faceplate. And again, just to be clear, those skills with the green P, those are only for characters who are base rarity SSR. As you can see, I got the SR Yuno to SSR, and he did not acquire that skill in that spot right there. The next set of skills we want to look at are right here. These are your character's basic attack skills, and these can be upgraded as well. We will go into the page and show how you actually upgrade these skills. So if you click right here in this top left corner, you can actually see we have a, it looks like what appears to be a grimoire. You can click on it, and then it'll bring you to all of your skills right here. Now, as you can see, Asta has a skill page up here, which this isn't Asta's specific skill page. I don't have Asta's specific skill page on this account. After the first 6 hours of gameplay, I didn't really play on this account, but I know enough information to kind of like show where things are supposed to be, right? Basically, Asta's skill page is going to show up here. Skill 1, 2, ultimate, and then link skill or combo skill, if you will. And it'll even show you right here that you have one regular ability with any general unit that you can use. Then you also have a link skill with Yuno specifically. You can see the different information on these by switching between right here. Right here, though, we're going to switch to Yuno for this part because Yuno actually, I do have his skill page on this account. You will see that once I add Yuno's skill page, his skill 2 becomes red, and this becomes red. So essentially, gray means not buffed right now, which starts to make me believe that they might potentially start adding different skill pages that buff multiple skills, possibly not all skills, or eventually they would release skill pages that buff all skills. Or they may incorporate a system where you can limit break your skill pages, and it does boost the effects of more than one skill. But as we can see, this boosts skill 2. I've already looked through it. It seems like all skill pages just boost skill 2s specifically. Without the skill page, skill 2, I can translate it real quick. So skill 2 has a 60% chance of doing a level 2 defense down for 2 turns, or defense decrease for 2 turns, and applies the effect. The effect that it applies is defense is reduced by 50%, and I'm sorry if I'm reading these weirdly. My translator does translate things a little roughly, so sometimes words are not properly placed in the sentence, and I see them afterwards. With the skill page on, though, you can see we can actually just switch from non-skill page effect to here. You can tell because it had the skill page beside it, this will be red. Everything that is being boosted right now is red, basically. You can see here the additional effect that gets added on to Yuno's skill 2 is after applying the level 2 defense decrease debuff to the enemy. Now, I'm not 100% on my translator here, but it does seem like that once you put the skill page on, once you put the skill page on, this skill that has the ability to lower enemy defense, if you do actually get the proc off on that, it lowers the enemy's defense an additional time. That's what it seems like the skill page does. And I looked through Yuno's kit, and it turns out that Yuno does have a lot of like double attack kind of like skills. But basically, The skill 1 and the skill 3 and or ultimate and the combo skill are going to remain the same. The only thing that changes from the skill page is the skill 2 specifically, and obviously gets a new passive. And this is why you can see that the importance of skill pages is very, very huge, because the skill page is essentially the final piece to the character's kit. The skill page not only boasts the second skill and essentially makes it what the skill is supposed to be, but it also gives a character a passive skill that is quite literally custom tuned to that character specifically. So actually, let's read Yuno's passive skill. Attack after applying a 10% damage increase strengthening effect when using a special move. And if you can boost it from level 1 all the way up to level 6, you'll get an additional 2% to that damage amount each time. So pretty much if you max this out, you can give Yuno, when he uses his ultimate skill, he will boost his damage by 20% and then he will attack again. So that is a really good passive card, especially considering that this is an SR unit. Yuno can do good numbers if you build him properly and give him the right gear. I will have a video coming up talking about gear, and I have a whole guide already typed up that I will be linking below that video. So you guys get ready for that one. And now let's talk about LR skills. LR skills, which I call these skills right here the LR skills. These are the skills that come after you get your character all the way up to LR, and then you open the awakening star system, and then the character has 5 stars that you can fill out. Check my other video where I talked about leveling, awakening, and enhancing. I am currently using my Korean account. I am not boosted up to that level. I do apologize for that. Actually, I should probably just get this grinded up to a point where I can at least show that off correct. But basically, the awakening star system, once you get, and you can see right here that it says, once you get the level 2 awakening in the star system, then you unlock this passive right here. So let's look at Yuno's LR passive actually. 5% damage increase when attacking support class. So that's actually pretty interesting that they're already fine-tuning units to be used against other specific units. Literally the final version of this skill would just be an amplified version of that effect. So it would just be more damage when attacking a supporting character. So boosting your skills is an absolute necessity. The Rediyami that came out on the game with his own individual banner, he actually has a basic skill that attacks every enemy, and he actually does pretty good damage, but he does really good damage if you can boost his skill from level 1 all the way up to level 5, and so on and so forth. And I would consider a good unit to be a good unit for farming, because if you can get him to a point where he's always critting, or maybe not even always critting, but he crits a lot. He can quite literally crit, do additional attacks, hit everybody, and possibly one wipe the wave. The difference that you get in your gameplay experience from leveling your skills up is absolutely noticeable. You do start to run through events even faster. Now, let's go ahead and talk about where to actually find the materials for skills. So if you click on one of the basic skills, not the skill page, the only way to boost a skill page is by getting duplicates of that skill page and merging the duplicates into the skill page. As you can see, I have no duplicates of this Yuno skill page, so I have nothing that I can currently do to amplify the effects of the skill page. But if you do want to boost these skills right here, these skills are actually going to work off of these yellow materials right here. I forgot exactly what the material is called, but you can see clearly what they look like. Essentially, we can just click on this, and click on this little dark button right here, and then it'll show us all kinds of locations. This is gonna be the shop, where you spend money, obviously. This is gonna be village shops, I believe. I think that is how that works because I haven't unlocked the last one. Then this right here is actually gonna be an actual place. So that's the affinity farm. No, that's this location here. Okay, cool. That's special mode. So it's gonna bring you to this special mode here, and this special mode is that tower style gameplay where you can actually just beat this level by level, and you can see that when it starts out, the team power that you need is not that high, and you get these materials once every 5 levels, and once you get to level, let's see, 15, you start to get the purple material. Now I did already check. Once you go all the way down to stage 70, even on stage 70, you only get one of these materials. These materials are very rare because they know how crucial these materials are to making your characters ridiculous. So this is a bit of a scarce resource right now. This is the hard version of the challenge tower, and it actually says that the game requires an update for this. So this is going to be in seasons because everything in this game kind of functions in seasons. And I'm actually going to be making a video specifically on how I I think the game will be mapped out, shaped because of the seasons kind of like format. It's a very enjoyable format, I feel, because once the game already dropped, we got so much content to play through, and it's just like when I streamed the other day, I streamed for 27 hours and had somehow not run out of content at any point in the stream. Whether we were farming, whether we were doing story, whether we were challenging new events, there was always something to do in the game, and I really do appreciate that touch of love that Vic Gaming has put on the game. Now, another place that you can go and get mats is if you're in the overworld, you can actually go to these affinity fights, and once you go here, you can see that you have to beat these fights. So let's see, this one's only 51,000 team power, so that's not too bad. But you see, you go down the list right here, and each one of these fights will give you 3 stars. You can see you need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get all of these stars. And once you get all the stars, for this specific area, they're going to give you a summon, pretty much, a multi. But basically, you beat these normal levels, then you go to the hard levels, then you go to the nightmare levels, and pretty much that's all of it. So you need to beat all of this to get all of these rewards. If you look at the rewards down here, they're actually not too bad. You can see that they are some skill enhancement materials. And yes, these are the lower level skill enhancement materials. But this is just the second chapter of the game. And this is, I believe, the second? No, this is the first kind of like affinity stage that you can do. The second affinity stage is right over there. I haven't unlocked it yet on this version, but if you go over there, the rewards are probably going to be even greater. And we can go all the way up to the third chapter, which also has its own affinity stages. And to think about every single chapter that's going to come out in the future, they're going to consistently be giving us these for free, unless they find something better to put in here, or maybe they feel that they're giving too much and they decide to put something else in there. Hope they don't do that. But either way, those are your best bets of getting the awakening material, or not the awakening material, your skill upgrade material. And one last thing. If you actually go back to the Black Wolf's hideout, and you talk to Gordon all alone over here in the corner, you can actually break down skill pages. And it'll give you these little materials here. And there's actually a little shop for those materials. So if we go down to the shopping cart icon here, you come down here and go here, you actually can just use these as a currency to buy things. These are not selector tickets, these are just like random like multi-tickets. So this one right here is going to give you an opportunity to get a skill page that is character specific or not. So good luck with that. This one here is going to give you that opportunity to get one that is character specific. And also not. Yeah, so they all have the non-character specific and character specific skill pages incorporated in. This one right here is going to be character specific. Oh no, this one is like any rarity, huh? Yeah, all the way up to SSR. This is just every single skill page. So I don't know. Try your luck with those, maybe. Let's try one, honestly. And then this one is going to be just for rare skill pages. But I actually want to try this other one out, so let's go take a look. And we got a random non-character specific rare skill page. And the effect on it is increases critical resistance buff effect. So yeah, a waste of time. But that's gonna be it for skills and skill pages. If you guys have any more questions, please do not hesitate to immediately ask down below the video. And if you did enjoy the video, then you can definitely dark cloak that subscribe and hit that notification bell so that every time I drop a video, you can get informed and acquire more knowledge to surpass your limits. And you can also hit the like button if you like the video, because that's what you do. That's going to be it for your boy, DEADMANVINCE, and I'm signing out. Peace.